Patrocínio, consultoria educacional de boa no mundo. Entre em contato.
Olá, futuros e futuras canadenses. Hoje eu trouxe aqui novamente o Ed, que é esposo da Ana Paula Pautian. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi em português.
Oi, tudo bom?
Tudo bom? Meu, já tá quase brasileiro. E hoje ele vai contar pra gente como é paquerar, ou flertar, ou namorar com alguém aqui no Canadá, né? Qual é o processo para isso acontecer? E a gente já viu, né, algumas pessoas que estavam com o Tinder aberto aqui no Canadá e falaram, nossa, mas o pessoal demora tanto pra, né, make a move, pra demonstrar interesse e tudo mais. Então agora a gente vai ver da experiência do Ed, como é que é o processo de namorar com alguém. Go ahead, Ed. Tell us about your experience dating in Canada.
Okay. Oh boy, how much time do we have? I think the dating has changed quite a bit since the online sites. It's like, how do you meet people? Mm-hmm. You know, and the new way is online through different dating sites, and that's how Anna and I met as well. I think there's a big difference between how Canadians and possibly how Brazilians approach dating. And Canadians, I'll speak for the guys, mostly are not very direct. Like, they won't come out and say, like, hey, you want to go out for supper and, do this. They're not that direct. So it's going to take some patience, I think, from, if a Brazilian woman is trying to date a Canadian, be prepared for the not
being invited out like in the first chat.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it's Canadians are kind of not confident. They lack self-confidence and fear the rejection, and just want to make sure like take their time and then ask the person out. I think it's a lot slower than possibly in the Brazilian dating scene. I've never been involved with the Brazilian dating scene, so
okay, that's
my take.
So how long do you say that people take to, like, you met Anna on a website? How long did you take to invite her out? And then to take it to dinner, and then for like holding hands, and then for first kiss, and
so yeah, Anna and I chatted online for quite a bit, and I think it was about 2.5 weeks.
Oh my god!
Before I asked her out for a date, and then
I would be crazy for that. Okay.
So be patient with us.
Okay. Okay.
But it took about 2.5 weeks before I asked her out to go.
What would happen if she asked you out?
I'd be like, yes.
So
direct.
So you guys are waiting for the girls to invite you out?
I think most Canadian guys, it would be like, oh, she's asking me out. Like, that's...
She's interested.
Awesome. Yeah.
So maybe I should show some interest too and say yes.
Yeah. I better speed things up a bit here.
Okay.
Yeah. So
go ahead. So 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks, asked her out, and then another... I think it was about 3 weeks since we initially started chatting that we went out on our first date.
Okay. So is it common for Canadians to be chatting with many women at the same time? Or like, okay, I chose this one, I kind of like this one, I'm going to try to develop something more with this person? Or no, I'm going to be talking to 5 women at the same time, and the one that goes with that, goes to bed with me first is going to win.
Yeah, every Canadian's different.
Different, of course.
Myself, I'm more old-fashioned. I can't talk to more than one woman at a time. Like, one woman at a time is enough,
okay.
I think. But there's Canadians, I'm sure, that date multiple women at a time.
Maybe the younger ones.
Probably.
Like
well,
20.
No, I'd say there's probably older ones too.
Yeah.
But,
oh my God.
Yeah. So you have to be careful. I think that's kind of why Canadians take a bit longer too. They want to be careful and make sure they're not wasting their time. Yeah.
So if it took you 2 weeks to ask her out, how long did it take you for finally approaching her to say, hey, I want to be your boyfriend?
Oh,
hard.
Yeah, after our first date, we both kind of decided that we were, you know,
Good for each other.
exclusive
Oh.
and dating and boyfriend girlfriend. I think that took another 3 weeks.
Okay. Well, sometimes in Brazil it takes longer than that. I think. I think we're more rapid to go out, but then to determine that we're gonna be together, it takes sometimes months.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So very different from Brazil.
Yeah, like once we, you know, met each other, had our first date, we got along great. Like it was really good, and you know, Anna was very self-conscious about her English, and as we spent more and more time again, she got more comfortable, and you know, communication got better and better, and we just really clicked together, and things went pretty fast after that.
Okay. No more details. That's enough for today. So, of course, every Canadian is different, but from what you understand that it's cultural, do you think that you are an example of how usually Canadians approach people and the time that they take to do things, or you are the conservative one, the one that's like, I need to really know where I'm gonna be stepping so I can do things?
For myself, I think I'm more conservative.
Okay.
And I think Canadians generally are more conservative. I think that's why the slower speed, dating, getting
Habits.
to know someone, is because of that. The more conservative attitudes.
Do you think that maybe they are more conservative also because there are people that are trying to use them to immigrate, or not?
I think like there's so many stories on the internet about, you know, people trying to marry a Canadian to become, and my own family was, you know, asking, well, is she, you know, trying to immigrate to Canada? Like, why?
No, she's already
why,
PR.
why is she dating you? I'm like, well,
Because she
she's
likes me?
permanent resident. And, you know, she's not using me to become a Canadian citizen. So, you know, that thought is in a lot of Canadians' minds, is that, you know, am I going to be used, you know, to become a Canadian? So, you know, if someone, you know, is contacting a Canadian that isn't, you know, permanent resident or Canadian
They
citizen,
have this on their mind.
it could be in the back of their mind, and their friend's family could be telling them also, hey, you got to watch out for this, you know. This story about this Russian woman came over and murdered a Canadian.
Oh my God.
Canadians are, yeah,
Okay, I got it.
yeah, cautious.
Cautious. That's
Yes.
what I was going to say. Ok, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Bom, gente, espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo. Deixe seu joinha se você tiver gostado. Vocês podem deixar perguntas pra eles sobre esse tipo de assunto aqui. A gente pode gravar mais vezes, né? A gente se encontra a cada 2 anos, mais ou menos. Mas a gente pode sempre gravar outros vídeos pra vocês. E acho que é isso. A gente se vê na próxima. Bye, bye.
Bye.